Hey everybody, I'm David Flam with Left Trigger, Right Trigger, and it's time for a new Destiny 2 guide video. It's faction rally time in Destiny, which means that during the week of June 5th through June 11th, players are able to swear their allegiance to a faction and earn special weapons, armor, ornaments, vehicles, and masterworks. Faction rally has been a thing since Destiny 1, and it has even happened a few times already in Destiny 2, but this time they've changed up the formula a bit. I realize that we're already part of the way into the week, but if you're anything like me, you're most likely going to be spending the most time grinding for this gear during the weekend, which means now's the time to prepare. So here in this video, we're going to try to give you a few quick tips to help you more efficiently grind for that gear. First off though, for those that are unfamiliar with faction rallies in general, here's a quick recap. 3 times every season in Destiny 2, you are able to take part in a week-long event called a faction rally. During this time, and this is one of the new bits for anyone that is paying attention here, you are able to swear your allegiance to one faction. It could be to Dead Orbit, Future War Cult, or New Monarchy. Unlike previous faction rallies, however, now you can only choose one faction per account. So, this choice is important. You'll be able to pick a different faction during each of the 3 rallies during the season if you want, but you can also just choose to continue earning reputation points for your previous faction. Whatever you want, the choice is yours. Each faction has their own exclusive armor and weapons, and the armor has its own ornaments that change each season. Each faction also has a ship and or Spiro vehicle for you to get, their own special exotic ornament, and an exotic weapon masterwork. Let's take a quick look at these. So for Dead Orbit, you have the ability to get the ornament Gaze Beyond Worlds for the Warlock helmet Eye of Another World, as well as the masterwork for the exotic pulse rifle Graviton Lance. Future War Cult has the ornament Predestination for the Hunter helmet Knucklehead Radar, as well as the masterwork for the exotic hand cannon Sunshot. And New Monarchy has the ornament Blazing Hearth for the Titan chest piece Crest of Alpha Lupi, as well as the masterwork for the exotic auto rifle Sweet Business. In order to unlock these final things, you will need to reach rank 50 with a faction, which is a hefty amount, but totally doable if you grind efficiently. To raise your rank, you will be turning in faction-specific tokens for packages from the vendor, and you'll be receiving these tokens by participating in various activities around the game. Let's jump in and take a look at some. Now first off, another important new thing that has been added is Renown. Renown is a new system that you build up by participating in activities such as public events, which can grant you 3 for heroic public events, or 2 for basic ones. Patrols, which will give you 1, and slaying high-value targets around the map, which will also grant you 1 Renown. As your Renown increases, your stats begin to weaken. Enemy damage will do more to you, your weapons will do less to them, and the only way you'll be able to heal quickly is by collecting small glowing puddle orb things that drop from your enemies you slay. Whenever you die, you will lose 1 tick of your Renown bar, so you need to be careful. Now, why does Renown matter? What is it? It all comes down to lost sectors. That's right, the thing that most people probably forgot about. You see, during Faction Rally, when you complete a lost sector while holding Renown, you will be given faction tokens. The more Renown you have, the more tokens you will receive. If you have 5 Renown, you'll get 10 tokens. If you have 4 Renown, you'll get 8 tokens, and so on. You also receive tokens by participating in public events. Heroic public events will grant you around 5. So as you can see, it isn't too hard to start racking up the tokens. Do some public events, get your Renown up, jump into a lost sector, rinse and repeat. It is a grind after all. So now's the time that I'll try to help you out with the weekend grind I'm sure you're looking so forward to. If you're a Warlock, run that Devour build Voidwalker with healing rifts. You'll be a healing machine and your fire team will thank you. Hunter, run the Wormhusk Crown. That way your dodges will give you a quick healing boost when you run into trouble. And Titans, well, okay, unfortunately there isn't really anything like this for Titan right now, so I guess just play it safe. Or go in guns blazing and clear out the area before they even see you coming. In terms of weapons, the one with the biggest use right now is definitely the Crimson Hand Cannon. This thing will give you a slight healing when shooting down enemies and also will reload itself instantly when you get a headshot. So if you're still feeling nervous about running in without proper healing, then pick this gun up. Otherwise, it's pretty much up to you, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Personally, I like to kill all the smaller enemies, then jump in with the Tractor Cannon and give the Lost Sector boss a good booping. But that's just me. In terms of the most efficient way to grind, each day there should be a daily milestone for you to complete that will give you a bonus amount of faction tokens for completing it. Whether it be doing a lost sector with a certain amount of renown, or completing heroic strikes while pledging to a faction, there's usually something, and can give you a nice boost of tokens, so definitely do those when you can. Also, if you have multiple characters on your account, be sure to check in with each of them daily to see what milestones are available. Since you can get 5 faction tokens for doing a heroic public event, that's where you'll want to go first. Do this, then do a patrol or a high value target. Heck, you can even do all these things at the same time if you have enough luck. Then run into a lost sector, clear it, and then head out and do it all over again. During the event, you'll notice there's another way to up your renown quickly, and that's by wearing a full set of gear from your faction. If you don't have this already from a previous faction rally, then you're going to want to grind in order to get this from the faction packages. Once you have a full set of armor from the faction, I believe you will be given one more tick of renown for every event that you do. So if you're looking to grind a little bit faster, this is also a very helpful tip. While you have renown, you will be unable to fast travel, so you'll want to use up your renown in the lost sector first, then jump over to the next location you see a public event happening. These are not planet specific, so feel free to go wherever you want, but Earth and Nessus tend to be the areas with the most public events happening around the clock. Keep doing this loop, and you should be on your way to those exotic masterworks in no time. It has been said that in order to reach rank 50, you will need around 1,000 faction tokens, which, if done efficiently, could take around probably 8 to 10 hours. To some that seems like a lot, to some that seems like a little. But the good news is that if you aren't able to get to rank 50 by the end of this event, the faction rally will be back later this season and you can continue to grind from your current rank. However, that'll mean you can't swear your allegiance to another faction during that time, so completionists, you're going to want to get going on this as soon as possible. And that about does it. If you found this helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and feel free to comment on anything I missed, or if you have your own helpful tips for the community, leave those down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck out there.